Hi everyone, I'm Tina. Welcome to the Inner Wild. I'm here with point B of our vibrational healing series. I know it's been a while, so forgive me. This is all divinely timed as far as my healing goes in order to present my best to you, the best attitude to you. Now, as with all healers, all souls in general, we're simply humans, divine beings of love and light. And with that, with the cycles of life, we do go through our own healing processes too and undergo the same ebbs and flows. We have common thread. So I may still be, I am still going through a healing process, but I think the most important thing, the most recent message that I've received from Spirit is the need to step in with the best frame of mind possible. And so I feel that today. I somehow just kind of stumbled upon it. Thank goodness, because what day is it? It's August 12th, 2020. It is a Wednesday. And this carried on through from the weekend. And it just felt like I was fumbling and stumbling, and now I've stumbled onto something better, a better frame of mind. So thank goodness, because the Lionsgate portal roughly ends today. I mean, it may trail on a few days from now, but I felt like life was just passing me by. So anyway, here we are, a couple minutes in. We're on part B on inertia. I guess that's my little segue of introducing the concept of inertia. And once again, inertia can be experienced through depression, through anxiety, through what else? What are other forms of feeling of the human condition that can lead you to inertia? Daydreaming or complacency. That was a huge call out. Complacency, status quo. So if you want more detail into that, now it's comprised of maybe 20 minutes from part A. So I suggest you go there if you want a little bit more detail there. But for here, if you're in the here and now, got it, then you can skip here. Use your best judgment, okay? My recommendation is to follow through with the process, point A and point B, because it's meant to develop you and develop your patience hand in hand with your intuition, okay? Trust and patience. Trust in your intuition, and patience is key in order to develop that. So here we go. We are on the medicinal paths, okay? And we're looking at the creative process here. Suggestions to integrate in your day-to-day. So this is manifesting and reciprocating the creative process, okay? You are now fully conscious of the ground of tangible existence and can manifest the inventions you have been working on. You can bring clear direction and patterns of growth in both the natural and social realms. Your creative manifestation may revolutionize society in some way. Realize the great contrast between the inertial lag of human consciousness and the authentic services which enable human freedom. Offer services that make people realize that sharing transport and communication methods is necessary if humanity is not to be overcome by its own toxic waste. Yes. And now the spiritual practices, vibrational ground. As you work with and study the energy systems of nature, you can understand and feel the vibrational ground of matter. Physics or astrophysics may give you a deeper understanding of the cosmic laws of matter and antimatter. The charge and direction of spin in fundamental particles can be examined. As you realize that matter is the most changing aspect of existence, you can experience your ground as a sea of vibrations which paradoxically supports your life. Yes, because on a spiritual plane of existence, manifestation holds great great power. There's a lot more to it than this 3D realm of gathering your resources and in manifesting. There is a larger component. Okay, there's a larger component in the spiritual realm when you're manifesting. The spiritual component is an essential piece, as well as, I can't think of the word right now. Anyway, it's an essential piece to the manifestation process. So once you're able to understand how intertwined we are, our behaviors with the cycles of life, how the universe responds to our thoughts, our actions, our feelings, that can either make or break you or delay you, right? Inertia. So let's move on. We are looking at the earthly experience, the 3D plane. This is the incarnate transformation. This path reveals that you are both grounded and protected because you can directly experience how desire creates its own object. This means that your protection resides in the fact that you realize that incarnation in a physical body is a temporary state. You may be dying in some way, for through release of any attachments to matter and the body, you realize the limitations of existence. On the other hand, you can attract any matter, even another body, in another incarnation through projection of your desires. What? Even another body in another incarnation? Oh, I think that's like past life experiences. Yes, that's what it's talking about. You will learn more about your behaviors and your inner workings when you revisit, when you explore your past lives. And it's more accessible than you would think. A few years ago, or even a year ago, it seemed so foreign to me. But this new age stuff has become more modernized and more tangible, especially with the internet, right? And this COVID stuff, bringing people like more isolated in their homes to grasp this knowledge more. Give thanks to your parents and ancestors and move on. Everything is in an extreme state of change and transformation so that you can learn the polarity of the birth and death of desire. Yes, and part of that, yes, of course, is your ancestry, visiting the patterns, both positive and negative. So patterns and traditions that have been heavily rooted in your very existence. So we're on the earth governance. Okay, the last plane. Okay, radiant hierarchy. Okay. This path guides you to heal at a distance radionically while it tunes the subtle vibrations. You might work with some aspect of electromagnetic spectrum as a governor of how the subtle forces work into the grosser and denser levels of existence. Use music, architecture, astronomy, and mathematics, and see how these harmonic ordering forces shape culture. Observe how cycles of many sorts are governors of energy flow into matter and back again into energy. Life cycles, seasonal cycles, the rhythms of the heartbeat, and the vibrations of strings or oscillators are all governors of the radiant hierarchy of nature. You can govern by being in harmony with cycles. Didn't I just talk about cycles? Just like intro to that? How cool. How cool is that? So that's as far as I'm going to go because this is a little foreign to a lot of people. So I need to let this pick up, this kind of energy pick up to build the resonance. So, Spirit says that there's a strategy to how we communicate. Basically, we need to use discernment in conveying valuable information, especially if it's meant for the highest good, for the greater good. We need to use discernment in conveying it to a more digestible level. So, because I'm not seeing much of this conveyed in this modality as well publicized, I need to let this information pick up a little bit before I further integrate fully for healing. Because this is an important lesson for all of us, and I see 14:41 on the clock, but when we come across information, whether it's sensitive or valuable, whatever the case may be, we need to treat it with respect, right? We need to treat that information with respect, and we want to make sure that we convey it on an effective level, not just a digestible level, but thinking about how effective it will be on an overall scale. So if you come across this loads of information and you just dump it all off on a plate, there you guys go, try to take all of that in, right? So if you do that, that can actually easily be dismissed and ignored and forgotten about, because the way the human condition works, the thought process is to easily label and shut out and dismiss what you think you already know to be a certain truth in your reality. Okay, so if you break it up into digestible pieces, then it can pass through. Okay, people understand that, they get it, it vibes well. Then on to the next. We elevate from there. It's the same way as when Spirit forces us to confront certain situations and conflicts. We're never faced with conflicts in which we cannot handle. So anything that comes onto our plate, whether we intentionally stand up to it, face it, confront it, or whether that be intervention, it confronting us, right, triggering effects, those are all moments, situations, circumstances that are meant to grow you, to elevate you, because you're already at that plane of existence where you can handle it. You can handle whatever it is that is put on your plate. Anyway, why did I say that? Okay, yeah, so that's what I'm trying to do here, use the same methods as the divine. Anyway, I hope you got something helpful from that. And sorry, there's a lot of little buggies here. And they don't bite, but they're crawly and they're getting all over my stuffs. But maybe that's a good thing, right? Letting Mother Nature get in on my cards and work their little being magic. Anyway, so if you like this message, then please hit the like button so that it can expand its reach to others that might need to have this little reminder of integration, not just awareness. So it's mindfulness deeply ingrained in your day-to-day thoughts and actions and feelings. Yes, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. That would certainly help grow my channel, as well as definitely create momentum and expansion for what Spirit has to say through my vessel, because there are many vessels that Spirit speaks through, and that's meant to be able to reach different people, to expand that reach. It's not to mean that one reach is greater than the other. It just simply means that sometimes one person can reach a certain crowd more than another person can. So the whole point is to unify, to create unity, companionship and camaraderie instead of codependency, highlighting that aspect in growing together, elevating, ascending self as well as others. Okay, so I hope you have a great day. I think we're doing well on time. It's 20:02 and before edits, and